All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back, even to the Time to Win Heroes and Earth Invitational. Here we got our second series now ready to kick off. As you can see, the two teams going at it. We got Fresh here on the Legion side going up against Complexity Gaming on the Hellwarren side. This is a best-of-3 series here in the playoffs. The winner of this goes to the grand finals to take on Sync, who won earlier today. The loser will face Bad Monkey Gaming in the third-place match. And those matches set to take place on Friday. Anyways, we got to figure out what happens here, and obviously pretty excited to be here. A good series ahead of us here with Fresh versus Complexity. With that said, before we get too much into the draft, got to introduce my co-caster, and once again, going to be switching it up here a little bit. Actually going to be joined by the one, the only Haxerin. Going to be joining me here from Sync, if he's there. Oh, did my Skype screw up? My Skype screwed up. Oh my gosh. Let me go. One day, Skype will be better. One day. Yeah, my Skype froze. Restarting it. We'll call you back. I was wondering why he's typing that. Well, that kind of ruined the whole introduction here. All right, so going to give him a call here, and we'll go. But, yeah, Haxerin going to be my co-caster here, so excited to have him on of Sync here. All right, there we go. Let me give him a call. Booyah. Now he just needs to pick up. Anyways, Fresh versus Complexity here. Obviously, you already see we're pretty well developed into this draft, so there will be plenty to talk about once good old Hax is ready to go here. Guess I'll just start getting into it and give him a shot here to answer. Okay, there we go. Looks like he's here now. Hax?
Hello?
You there? Okay. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Ricky?
It's good to have you on. My freaking Skype, man, causing issues. But
it's okay.
We're good
it's
now.
good to be here.
Yeah, no, happy to have you. Obviously, you're coming off a good victory over Bad Monkey Gaming there, series that we watched. So congrats on that, first off.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
No problem. All right, so I'm happy to have you here, though, for this next series, as I was talking about. Again, Fresh versus Complexity here, going at it to, of course, good teams, and should be a good one here.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have the draft pretty well developed, so let me just go over it real quickly, and then I'll get your thoughts on everything going on here. Warbeast, Wild Soul, Parasite, Tremble were the bands. We have Midas into Behemoth, Lodestone into Prophet, and Sandwraith into Riptide. And then we have Tempest, Moira, Ophelia, Deadlift, Dr. Repulsor, and Lord Zoaphorus. So that's kind of the full recap there as far as the draft and how it's played out so far. What do you think?
The blind bans is like quite normal. Like that's normal what every team bans at the moment. And the picks is actually like it's 3 signature heroes for both teams. Because the Sandwraith for Probosk and Lodestone for Slaske or what's it called, Different Guy, they value that really high. And on the other side, Prophet, they don't have Lob now. I don't know who Angry Farm is, but he's a really good player on that, and they're really comfortable playing it. And the Riptide in mid, we all see how that works out. It's quite insane. And the Behemoth with the 2K winning item.
That portal key. It's 2150, Haxerin, not 2000.
Sorry. I'm quite new to this game, so I didn't know.
Yeah. A little bit more, but obviously a powerful item on him, and yeah, once he gets that, it kind of changes things.
Yeah, but kind of standard bands, standard picks so far. It's nothing crazy yet. Maybe we will see.
You brought up a good point about Love not being here. Yeah, so just stress that. Angry Farm. I was told that's Drentz, actually, is a player that, you might recognize that name from history here. So hasn't been around for a while, but stepping in as the 5th for today here for Complexity.
Yeah.
So.
That's good. Some experience in the back, so he's not uncomfortable playing.
Yeah.
But that's greedy.
Lady. Greedy, you think?
A little bit. But because here you see they're obviously gonna lane Dark Lady top, and they gotta have Riptide mid, and Behemoth is not gonna offer a lot early on, and neither is Dark Lady. So they bank a lot on this Riptide. So if Fresh here addresses the Riptide and shuts him down. It's hard to shut a Riptide down, but if they do it, and they do it well, game could be grim.
Yeah.
But But they're really good at playing around their mid lane in complexity. That's one of the frustration moments in our team at least, because we just can't gank Fuzzyslav. They always have like wards around him, they sit behind him, they're just always like locking down that mid lane. So
yeah,
I'm quite sure they're comfortable what they're picking and doing here over Fade.
Finish off with
I
the
like
Fade. So you like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot, because if they picked another jungler here, then they would have too many cores, in my opinion. And now, I think that's it's a really strong lineup on both sides. It could actually really excited to see this game, because I feel like it can go either way here.
Yeah, do you see Fresh over here going with the Swift Blade as well, so kind of got the dual carry. You know, notorious Fresh notoriously known for going to that 4-1 strat surrounding Pro Busk, but maybe not necessarily this time around. They got that backup carry with Swift Blade and the Revenant pick also.
Yeah, maybe they learned a bit that one core is not always the way to go.
Sometimes two is better.
They're adapting, because complexity, you know, they really like to run that late game as well. So maybe that's why they decided to run 2 cores this game. But I do still favor the Hellborn side late game.
Yeah. Dark Lady.
My opinion. Yeah, Dark Lady and Riptide. And Behemoth. Behemoth's just insane. But if I know Busk, he's got to go that Resto Stone. And probably as a third item, so he will have it around that 40-minute mark. So even if he decides to go that Dual Stone, I'm just assuming the game will be long. You know? So if he decides to go Dual Stone, they will still have that to prevent the Behemoth ulti.
Yeah.
So.
Well, something to look forward to later on, but also something else I'm picking up on here. Look at Midas as their main support, actually, in the hands of Bunny Lover. Revenant is going to be more of a farmer instead.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams are starting to do this. We actually lost to them when they played Midas support. I don't think Midas had a lot of impact that game. I think but I feel like it can work if they have a good setup, but I don't see a really good setup stun like a Magmus, Meraxus, anything here. They have like Lodestone. It's not the greatest line stun, because you typically want to wait out with the Shadow Storm to get like on multiple heroes, so you don't want to go first. So I think it can work, but I don't like it here.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion, at least. Maybe it's a comfort zone. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, we have you on here for that reason, Hacks, for your opinions. So.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
The secondary support for complexity also, again, not a very typical thing. What you got is going to be playing the Fade, though, right here.
Yeah.
You see as a defensive tri-lane even.
Yeah, that's okay, I guess. He will not accomplish much. Okay, he's pulling the wave. Okay.
Okay.
That's interesting. Huh.
Well,
Lawson will get a lob up here then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's hard to shut down, at least.
So is that's what you're saying? It's interesting. It's because Lodestone's going to get some decent levels now, and
Yeah, I thought I don't know. I thought they wanted to place the Trident up here to like shut him down completely, but they're not. And I just watched what you got, missed the first CS in the woods. That's really, it's hard to get the Catmans, and you really have to get those CSs if you pull like this. Otherwise, you don't get any XP or gold. But I like this, because Fade will actually have a huge impact now, and mid is so perceptible to gank from a Fade. A Fade with boots here with a Riptide, that's such a lethal lane. And Riptide is already super lethal in lane. And we all see what Fuzzy can do on that hero. Like, he can solo win games with that. So if he get a head start, he can like take over the game, I think. And Swiftblade is actually jungle, huh?
oh my gosh, you're right. Yeah, that didn't even register to me until you just said that. Holy crap.
So this is, I said it was quite ordinary picks, but a little bit unconventional setup here, but it's good to see.
Wow, okay. Yeah, so Swiftblade in that jungle, I mean, the spin, it's a good tool to farm AoE, but it only lasts so long, and then it's got, he doesn't have the greatest mana pool early on, and this is, do you think Swiftblade can actually have a decent time in the jungle, actually?
If he gets a little bit of help from the support, and he stacks the medium, he already stacked the pool, so we're going to see if the support is going to pull that, or Swift just gets to farm it. But he needs a little bit of help with stacking, and then they can actually work okay. So, but I'm quite interested to see what he will accomplish with this, because he went Buckler, Hatchet, and Blightstones, and that's fine. He's probably gonna buy a bottle now for rune control. And then he's just gonna camp every bottom rune and hope for the best, I guess.
Yeah.
So, banking a lot on that rune luck here.
All right, well, we'll see how Denver Pro is able to progress here. I mean, so far on 200 gold per minute, but hoping that goes up, of course, for him here.
Yeah, for sure. He's stacking.
There you go. I guess with Revenant as well, I mean, possibly with some stacks here, throw that Mortification up, and it can actually be some decent spin damage to try to take those out, so there's that idea.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't think Revenant wants to leave his lane before Riptide starts to become too much for him.
Very true.
Because he already got that haste bottled up now, and what you got is probably... No, he actually bought a bottle on what you got, okay? Thought he would buy boots. So he's gonna keep juggling on Fade, okay? But,
this is unordinary.
it really is. Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess he just wants that level 6 so he can start roaming. I thought he was actually gonna go boot and just sit on the Revenant mid, but I guess not. I was mistaken.
Yeah, who would have thought? But that's what they're going to go for, so we'll see how that continues to work again. I mean, Riptide versus Revenant here in that middle lane. Yeah, probably no surprise. 23-9 Riptide, 13-4 Revenant here.
Yeah, I actually think Revenant could have done a lot better here if they pulled him a Rev Ward in the beginning.
They did, actually.
They did?
He did have a Rev Ward, actually. It's actually now Swift Play, by the way. Oh, boy, he's caught off. And, he has spin, but he knows it's just not going to matter. Down he goes.
Oh, grim.
Not good. Yeah, then that was that bottle rune control that you're talking about. He's trying to get down there to pick it up. I think he did even. Or no, I don't even think he did. But
no, Riptide got the haste.
Okay.
They killed him.
That's right. Got there before him.
Yeah, so good movement and rune control coming out here from Frosty It gives them the first blood. And he has a start you don't want to see on Riptide. So, yeah. But about the Rev Ward, as I said, I feel like the Revenant could have done a little bit better. Because if you said he had one, maybe Fuzzy had one as well and dewarded. I don't know.
He had it the whole time. I was actually going to bring that up, but it never really got around to saying it. But no, he definitely had it up the full time.
All right. I mean, okay. I feel like he should have done a little bit better then, because we know Revenant he's a really good laner as well himself. Like he can box people out completely. So, yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe we missed something here in mid lane.
Yeah, I would like to. I'm gonna double check the stream again once it gets late here in a couple minutes just to be sure. But I definitely saw a Rev Ward, and I'm pretty sure it was his. So, but yeah, whatever the reason is, again, Riptide now especially working off that Bloodlust kill. He is of course already scary here.
Yeah, I mean he can't lane mid anymore in Revenant. There's just no way, because he can't get any CS because he has 3 points in my element, so he's hitting for 120, level 6. Like, that's double the damage of Revenant. He can't last it. There's just no way. And they're looking to gank him mid, as you see. Smoke coming in from both sides.
Oh yeah, both sides. A Fade out down here, in fact, has a double damage rune even. Oh boy. This Revenant, look at this. They're just going to collapse. I mean, there's nothing different Kai can do there at all.
No. And this is where people in the stream might think, oh, they're missing on 2 lanes. He should have known that, but he just can't, because there are 2 people smoking up, and he just can't leave his lane. Because if he goes back and just stays AFK, and they gank another lane, they lose out on 2 lanes as well. It's just there's nothing he can do there.
Yeah, he's kind of got to take that risk, but
yeah.
All right, there he is found. So Revenant, so you're talking. So, is he? I mean, he's coming back to the middle lane. Does he have a choice? I mean, you're kind of just talking about that. What can he really do here?
I honestly, I don't know. I don't think he should. There's not much he can do right now. Cause I think Riptide can even solo kill him. Oh, sorry, top lane.
I caught that on camera. Just simply they then roamed up top, and Dark Blade with the Dark Blades prevented it from stunning away. So
yeah, but they have Midas sitting behind him now. Man. I think he just invis Midas in range of the creeps. Yeah, he did.
Okay.
And Fuzzy knows. Yeah, okay. But if they don't have people sitting behind the Revenant now, like Fuzzy can kill him from full health now. So that's the. But I don't know where he can't really go anywhere. He can't really go top and gank either, because Lord is only level 5. I think they need the level 6 on him to kill the lady.
Yeah.
So I think he just has to play safe. You see, he got that Rev Ward now as well, so in the mid lane, so he can actually live. And you can see with the when the Riptide runs up, and then he just has to back. Yeah, just has to play it really safe right now. Even stack small cam and rotate into jungle.
I was confirming there too. Yeah, just double checking the streamer quickly. So yeah, he definitely had a Rev Ward down to clarify for Revenant. So
yeah,
Riptide though just outplaying, you could say perhaps a little bit too. Again, Fuzzy has been playing this hero a bit lately.
yeah.
So
it's quite a good hero. Not gonna lie.
Something he does like to do, which is kind of interesting. I mean, even not against Parasite, he actually goes Alchemist Bones. We've seen. As actually, yeah, they're going to try this time, but he knows, I mean, he just feels it that something's up. He can't actually see either one of these right now. But
really good. Yeah, really good game sense from Fuzzy here. He knows something's up. And this is what I mean. He's just ungankable, this guy.
Yeah. Oh, and now the turn coming out. Revenant in trouble. Behemoth, he is going to be stunned. But there's that Eye of the Storm. Down goes Revenant. Behemoth will end up falling off to the side, so it ends up being a 1-for-1 at least. But I think that trade, again, you're still pretty happy if you're Complexity in terms of getting that there. Fade, no. Not going to chase.
Yeah, it's a really good 1-for-1 for Complexity, because not only they traded 1-for-1 and mid for Suicide, they also made the Busk rotate. So now no one is farming that bottom lane, and meanwhile Formless is just farming away top. You can see Busk now has to port bottom and rotate back. And one thing to note, I don't know if they intentionally did this with the Sandwave into Riptide, but if you ulti on Sandwave while Riptide is ulting, you stop the Riptide ulti.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, no, we have seen that now that you mentioned that. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. We picked it once because of that. It's really good, like preventing those gangs.
Okay. I'm trying to think when they picked up the Sandwave. Yeah, that.
I think it was last pick on Legion. So and they last pick Riptide. Maybe okay. Maybe they didn't. They just wanted the Sandwave because of Behemoth, I assume.
It was the last pick Fade actually.
Was it?
So maybe it was after. Yeah. It was.
Oh, I mean in the first three.
In the first three. I'm sorry. Yeah, Sandwave and then into Riptide. No, you are right. Okay. Yeah, so let's look it back at. Top lane Lodestone. He is dead. Should be dead. In fact, Midas also going to get caught there as a result of being nearby. So you even see the shared fade coming down. A little unnecessary, but hoping to guarantee both kills happening. Double tap for Angry Farm, a.k.a. Drents here on that Prophet, stepping in as the ringer.
Really well played by Complexity. And this is like, I think Fresh is doing the same mistake as we once did against coL. You get too over eager about ganking them, because you see Complexity, they totally read that play and they were ready for that already. And then it's so frustrating when you try to gank and they just turn it on you.
Yeah.
So.
Look at this middle lane here. Rev4 from the Hellborn team. He knows that Revenant was nearby. Okay, they are not going to go, though. That could have been really dangerous for them.
Yeah.
They tried.
He's just unkillable in the mid lane right now. Fuzzy. He can't die. He's too tanky, too fast in that water.
And he actually goes the Mighty Blade, too.
Yeah, he goes straight Shrunken Head.
Was that good?
Yeah, it is. It's really good. You don't hear that often, but it actually is.
I guess he does a ton of damage already, yeah, so.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. But there, at the moment, I feel like Complexity is just outplaying Fresh a bit with the rotations. Like, they're really on point where to be and what point with the supporting cast from Complexity, and they're protecting their mid and their top perfectly as they should. Like, there's no mistakes on coL's side so far. So, props to them.
Yeah. Gotta say, you definitely gotta give it to Probusk here. I mean, he's still managing, though. Very good farm, 390 gold per minute here as top lane. Oh, they're gonna go here. Dark Lady, she reacted in time.
Yeah.
He's just kind of stands there like, well, that didn't work.
And he had a lane ward top behind the tower, seeing them porting in and then up. Oh, and they're actually gonna turn it now.
That's not good. Yeah, Sloske's hating life right now. He's like, we went from trying to gank him to all of a sudden then getting turned.
Yeah. Exactly. And this is just, once again, really good play on coL. Like, reading their plays and capitalizing on their mistakes.
Yep. They are most certainly doing that. And you see Dark Lady now is, She might even had one broadsword purchased, I think, already. So that rune cleaver, it's coming up very quickly here.
Yeah, he has for sure. He doesn't have the full thing yet. Yeah.
Okay. So has the one there. But you can tell, I mean, this Legion team, they're trying to use Revenant a little more now with that Invis as he's level 8 here. You see level 8 Swiftblade. Again, they're going to go in, but there's that Rev Ward. It's going to spot Swiftblade initially, and they're turning it. He's going to go down. Again, the well-played complexity. They're just so on point here of expecting the ganks.
Yeah. Really impressive so far by coL. Playing really well.
Yeah. And uh-oh, there's that Eye of the Storm. Look at Revenant. He's no longer there. God, that damage is intense.
Yeah, but I think Min is doing the same mistake as we did once, because we had a quick, not last series when we played coL, we actually won 2-0 last, but the series before that we lost 2-0 to complexity, and we did the same mistake as Min is doing here. They're getting over eager to gank them, and it's just so hard. They just need to tone down the game and farm up their items.
Okay.
Because look at the golden spirits now. I think this is like what complexity. This is what they're really disciplined at. Is like expecting ganks and counter ganking. Like they don't really do much themselves. They just sit back and play on the team enemy's mistakes, and they do it really well. So yeah.
So you think? Okay, so you think playing the idea of just simply playing more of the static, the neutral game yourself is probably the better strategy.
Yeah, just for now. Yeah. No, sometimes, but this game at least, because you can tell they're a bit over eager to gank. Like Revenant randomly ports top, tries to go in with the Slaske. They don't get the kill, they get turned on, and that's just adding insult to injury because they don't get the gank and they get counter ganking. So they miss time in the lane, mid lane, so losing XP on that. Plus they get counter killed up top, so lose out on 2 lanes. That's just hurts you so much early game if you're already behind.
Yeah. Maybe that's where the Legion lineup was at a fault a little bit. I mean, Revenant, he is that hero that you want to try to gank, you know, earlier on with that Invis especially. So perhaps more of a passive or not as eager to gank hero would have been better.
Yeah. This is hindsight, of course. You can always think in hindsight it's smart, but like they could, for instance, have lane Midas with Revenant mid to shut down Riptide more, and then have Samus one-on-one bottom with Behemoth, and then go even bottom. Because then A, Behemoth won't leave his lane. He won't rotate mid and gank Revenant as he did, and B, they will shut down farm on Riptide, so he can't. Like he's 4-0-1 now, 450 DPM with a shrunken head. Like he's gonna be a monster this game. So. I mean, but this is hindsight, of course.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you definitely can't say it's like, oh, we're right from the beginning. What were they thinking? Fade with that portal key too. Now, I mean, that's just another thing. We're focused on like the Riptide, the Dark, but yeah, even the supporting cast around. Fade with that portal key is going to be huge. 1,100 gold on Behemoth, so he still has a little bit before.
Samref is closing on the mark, and that is a really good thing they have going for Min, so don't count them out yet at all. They still have really good team fight themselves with the Lowstone, Samref, and Midas. Yeah. And finding the picks with the Revenant.
Well, speaking of that, again, they're trying. But they're going to come up short. Dark Liddy's off to the other side of the jungle here, just farming away with that Rune Cleaver and now the Abyssal Skull.
Yeah. Good game sense again, coming out here from coL. They're running in pairs. And which is really important when you play against a team like that. Yeah. So they're just, you see, Fade is like sticking around TDL, but they don't see them on the map. Now they see Load, so he's leaving TDL. This is like small things that makes your carry not die, which makes your carry have a lot of farm. So, yeah.
You know a lot about that.
Yeah, indeed I do. So, but I feel like Complexity, like they're playing this so well. Like they're really on point with everything. There's not much to say about their play. And I don't feel like Mint can do a lot about it right now. They just have to wait out and wait for Complexity to make their move. Because right now they can make a move on Complexity. Because then they'll probably lose the game if they do. So.
Well, yeah, Sandwraith getting a mock is going to be a big part of that, I'm sure. You see right there, he actually used the ultimate. He is going to go on a Fade, thinking that they have a chance right here, but she turns around the putting shots. Here comes an Eye of the Storm. This could turn big time, as you're just saying. Revenant goes down. Lodestone, he's tanking up with that Shatterstorm, but he's going to die after it, I would think. Oh, never mind. He's able to rocket trail away, actually. So the 1-for-1 coming out between them.
Good call for Mint to call out the Lowstone to go back, because if he went in, they would probably gonna wipe all of them. So got the pick on what you got. They lost different guy for it though, but so top. Okay.
Meanwhile, carry versus carry.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So that's like the worst thing that can happen when your carry gets solo killed by the other carry.
Yep.
So yeah, I was just about to give some credit to Mint that they kept their head in the game and kept calm and getting out of there when they're supposed to, but then Bust died top, and yeah, pretty grim.
It's all for naught. Yeah, that's. I mean, he did just purchase his mock, I want to say, so
yeah,
at least he got that. But Dark Lady clearly is getting out of control already. The Firebrand, I mean, we saw right there, just tore through Sandwraith.
Yeah, like there's not much, and everything Mint is trying to do just gets counterplayed at the moment. They just warded their Asians on Hellbourne, and Trent's Angry Farm dewards it instantly. Same minute.
Very nice.
Yeah, so nothing is working out for Mint right now.
Nope. You see Riptide, he's looking around now. There is a Rev that's seeing him kind of go about right here. Fade is going to end up opening on a Swift Blade, though. Oh, or not. The Swift Slash is coming out, but the illusion's popping. Down goes actually Fade right there. So Swift Blade did end up surviving as Sandwraith assists to end up turning it there.
Really well played by Musk. I don't know if you noticed, but he stopped the Riptide ulti with the Sandwraith, as we talked about.
That was it? Okay. Yeah, I was a little confused there.
Riptide was coming in to assist on the kill, but Musk stopped it, so he got caught on an awkward position on the cliff. So yeah, well played by Musk.
It really is a pretty solid counter to the hero. I mean, that's a big part of his presence, of course, being able to use that from across the map and set up kills. So
yeah, for sure. Well, they're going for the kill on Riptide.
This is a big chance, and they're going to get this, I'm pretty sure. Support is coming in, but down goes Riptide. That Shadowstorm explosion, too much. But now Lodestone, he is caught himself, and he is very likely going to fall. You see Sandwraith, he's thinking about it, but it's just not worth the risk for him. So another, well, that's a 2-for-1, actually. They also got Revenant just before that as they're coming in.
Yeah, Lady's out of control now. I don't see Sandwraith being able to contest the Lady at all. At this point, at least.
No.
Because you pick Sandwraith to like shut down the other team, control the map, and not make him farm. But right now he's 620 DPM, and he probably has Frostburn or Sharking Head on the courier.
Yeah, Frostburn. Right?
Yeah. So pretty grim, but they're trying here bottom lane.
Yeah, gonna keep trying at least for now. Again, still enough to stick in the game, but the counter shockwave now not the best. It really didn't hit anything there. They will get the tower kills. Now Midas is gonna go down again. Your support Midas. Revenant though, he was caught by the fissure block, and he too is in trouble. Sandwraith, he has ported in, looking to maybe set up some turret kills in the background. Prophet goes down. Dark Liddy needed to be careful right here. Behemoth in trouble as well, but here comes that Eye of the Storm. Oh, but he hit somebody just going to there. Gets Revenant killed. But, man, did he want more. That could have been a lot bigger, I would think. And, actually, they're going to go back in even. Dark Lady doesn't have the most mana. This is a risky fight, or was it? Never mind. Swift Slash is coming out. Yes, it was. This is unbelievable, the finish of this fight, actually. And now Riptide, is he going to go down? He is a genocide for Fresh. That ended so interesting.
Oh, my God. Really, that was really, really intense.
Yeah.
To sum that up real quick, Behemoth missed his shockwave on 2 heroes in the start of the fight. And then Mint saw that, because like they had kind of 2 heroes stuck behind the tower, and Mint saw that he missed his shockwave, so really well played on Mint's part. Again, they're capitalizing on coL's mistake here. They missed the shockwave, and that's a huge deal. That's like a big part of their team fight lineup. So they go in and they end up getting a genocide. Really well played, and I gotta say, quite impressive from Mint here that they keep their head in the game. Like game was actually looking lost to them because they were 10k behind. Now they catch up with 8k experience and 4k gold. So
you know, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Maybe some momentum Skype as well now for them. So.
Absolutely. No, that's got to feel really good after that fight. You know, I had the replay up right there, too. And just to kind of clarify, yeah, the decision by Complexity to kind of go back in at the latter part of that fight, after Riptide had just initiated and clearly, he didn't get the spot exactly wanted to get to. That's what really was the fault for them. I mean, they could have then ran away from that point, but they chose to go in with Dark Lady with no mana and like half life, maybe just over that at that point. That must have been Riptide's call right there, because he had a Shrunken and he was feeling good, but that clearly was not the best decision.
Yeah, if Lady had mana for the Dark Blaze as well, they would have killed them all though. But he only had mana for the charge, so that's really unfortunate.
So now they're having to play the game of, all right, let's not get over-ambitious. However, it is opening some room now for Fresh. You see what they're doing. The Invis.
And the Complexity knows that they're there, though. Since they're sticking around 5 in mid.
Yeah.
They're going to leave the top tower. So now it feels like Complexity just want to play safe and farm out the game. But at this point, now the laning phase is over and tier 1s are about to drop. This is where Revenant will start to become like a really pain to play against.
Oh, yeah. Sandwraith, he's going to see them doing Kongor. But by the time he spotted it, I mean, that's already dead. Double damage Dark Lady.
Yeah.
That does it in. So that's a token
really
for
good
her
call.
now.
Yeah, really good call and rotation by coL there for sure. Giving up top tower for a token on Dark Lady. It's worth it for sure.
Ooh, there's a null stone.
Oh, yeah, he can't. Oh, the Sandwraith can't stop him anymore.
Yep. There you go.
That's
smart.
Smart, but quite a lot of money invested on just the Sandwraith. It's not like a behemoth that the hero becomes worthless if he doesn't have his ulti. Like.
True.
So yeah.
Oh, 3 shots Midas there in the middle lane.
Yep.
Finds him, so nice find. Does he, I mean, is his mana cost pretty intense? He has kind of a couple of spammable. I guess it's not crazy. And I was going to think maybe the Nullstone could be good for that purpose, too. It's help regen the mana, but yeah, I guess he's not using it like an insane amount.
I think usually a bottle is enough on Riptide. It's not like a hack or or a Pimples spamming those. But now they got the control of the game again. Since they got that token on Lady, like he can just like YOLO in and kill someone now.
There goes the middle tower. That's
Shrunken finished on Lady.
Is that coming out? Yeah, it is. So Fatal's just got a tablet there as well, so has a nice combo with the Portal Key tablet of command here. You got Sandwraith up top, falling back, realizing they might be coming. Instead, their Ancients being stolen for the time being, but the token still has a fair amount of time. Yeah, about 3 minutes remaining on it, so Complexity they are going to fall back here, maybe push out the top lane.
Yeah.
Push that.
We talked about earlier that they wanted to run that dual core, but it seems like they're still like running that top lane. They're finding.
This is big. He's going to stun him before. This is a huge kill. Because, I mean, there's no way you should get out of this. Portal Key Behemoth, if anything, should stop him.
Riptide?
Riptide as well, yeah. Oh, he didn't find him! No! He went the wrong way! How was he still alive?
Oh my god.
Please kill him.
Oh,
don't let him get away. Okay. The Prophet and Fade, do they have enough damage? They don't.
Oscar!
Okay, we need some Benny Hill music right here. This is hilarious.
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, the middle lane's being pushed in while they're trying to 5-man chase the Sandwraith. They're not going to kill him. Like, they're going to give up. This is ridiculous. The middle tower actually goes down because they were distracted this whole time.
Oscar, missing all his shockwaves this game. Doesn't look like him. He's going to buy a port in the... He's buying a port in the hill, one fountain.
Oh, come on. Please. Oh, Faye didn't see him? Ah, jeez.
Insane.
He actually escaped. I mean, how much time he wasted, some cooldowns. They lost a tower, like I said. I mean, it was fun, but to be fair, Sandwraith wasn't farming that whole time himself, and so it's not like that was the greatest ever. But
it's not a big deal. Like it just looked funny.
Yeah, no, that was fun to watch. Thanks for the entertainment there.
Yeah.
But Complexity still in a very, very solid spot. Again, the token is only down a minute and a half now, so wore that down a bit. Oh,
yeah.
no.
I was just about to talk about that Bosk was doing a good job keeping his GFM high, even though being like really far behind. That's not an easy thing to do, to stay above 500 on the losing side.
Yeah, true.
But on the other hand, he is like we talked about that dual core with Swiftblade and Sandwave, but he doesn't really have anything on Swift. He has Energizer, Abyssal, 30 minutes into the game, and another 2K. And you would like to see your Swift to be at least 400 GPM at this point. When you're up against a 700 GPM Dark Lady, you know. So.
Yeah. No, he's not much of a backup carry with an Abyssal Skull Energizer, so...
No,
really...
he's... Yeah, so... 30 seconds left on the token.
Alright, guess they're not going to use it. Again, maybe that chase has a little bit to do with that. It took so much time.
Yeah, that's...
Try for that.
The Complexity is probably just going to wait out the token. Get the Wingbow on the Lady, and then wait for next Congo, and then actually finish the game. Because right now, the leading side is just complete on shutdowns. There are 4 heroes on their own side, and then they have a Swiftblade farming the other enemy jungle.
Yeah.
So it's a tough spot to be in, because they can't really move anywhere. And they're trying, Body Lover is trying his best to D-ward and make up space so they can move out of the map without dying. But it's so hard with a Riptide Behemoth smoke. Because they can kill anyone, just the 2 of them. And they find Simon here. They find Simon here.
Yep, there's the Burning Shadows. Here comes... But again, the ultimate actually screwed him up, and now Riptide's trying to get out of here. Fade goes down. He does have a haste rune, actually. So slashes, though. It's not going to be enough damage initially. Okay, he's trying to juke. The bottle charges. Pops the Shrunken Evens as he has to. To throw the undertow. He's doing everything, and he actually will escape here. Dark hitting cover darkness. And the turn is real for the Hellborn side. Complexity. A double tap for Formless. So much for the chase. We had a couple of chases here this game. This one actually backfires for the Legion.
Really well played by Fuzzy. Gotta say, keeping his head cool there, and I don't know about baiting, but he like you see, he was actually running towards mid lane, and his team called that they're porting bottom. So the good teamwork there, good communication. And they end up turning it, and Fuzzy living with like 50 HP, so that's really well played on their part. Maybe I chased a little bit too long into a Behemoth Dark Lady. That's kind of scary, but they're eager. They need those kills. So,
you know, the funny thing about that too, you mentioned the Null Stone, and to kind of counter Sandwraith from countering him. He still got stopped because he was actually right next to a teammate, of course, in Fade. So when it spawned on Fade, he still got hit by an illusion there.
Yeah.
And it still saw, so it's like, well, that was kind of useless there at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta agree. I don't like the no-stone pickup, but yeah, it's like it's not too bad. But in my opinion, that would be better options. So the resto coming up for Sandwave in a few K gold.
All right.
I don't think it would do too much, though. They will set out Bihi on the game, but Lady, if Lady gets token now, he can like 1v5 their team. Oh, mid.
Riptide is actually going in with the Eye of the Storm, running past Swiftblade, but yeah, middle lane. Dark Lady found Revenant and much more, apparently. Sandwraith illusions are all here, really. So that will be the end of it, but you know, in the end, only Revenant ends up falling here. But you mentioned Dark Lady and can nearly solo this whole team, it feels like, and showing presence of that there, that Wingbow pickup.
Yeah. No Sandwraith.
65 gold per minute. Yeah, no Sandwraith hold. This is a huge opening now.
Oh, wait.
Oh, he's going to catch him, actually? No.
No. But they're probably going to go base here. Oh, they're going for Lady.
Wait a second, yeah, where's the team? They were actually still middle lane, and there's a shockwave that he's not going to miss. The Shrunken Head, Shrunken Head Sandwraith, it just didn't matter. Darkity gets a couple of auto attacks in, and he just melts there anyways.
Yeah, this game. He has no right-click presence on Sandwraith when, compared to the Lady, like 800 GPM Lady versus 500 GPM Sandwraith. So it's like, there's not much. They need +1 there. Midas follow-up or something, but it is a support Midas, no PK.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, Revenant's impact has been very minimal this game, and it goes back to just the pick of it in the beginning. Perhaps, wasn't the great. He did not do that great in the middle lane against Riptide, and And we're kind of seeing now they're chasing, but they're running into a trap. Little do they know. And actually, Sandra, I think, gets caught as well. Never mind, that was an illusion there. But so he actually kills Behemoth. But now here they come to turn on him. Already a 1-for-2 exchange in the Hellborn's favor. They're going to get Revenant, making it a 3-for-1. And now Sandra, they know he's here. That should be it.
Yeah. That must be game. They must bring up that CC bottom now.
No, or not.
Or
There's
not.
still
Okay.
hope, apparently.
They have buyback, Danwave, and ulti, so Loser are going to try with the big play here. Oh, they concede.
Never mind. There we go.
Fine.
He goes in anyways. All right. So, GG, well played. Yeah, game number 1 goes to Complexity here. But, yeah, final thoughts, Haxman.
Really well played by Complexity. They only did one mistake that game. That was like, the team fight bottom when they missed the shockwave and they kept